everybody, welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie. Thank you guys for joining me today. It is Wednesday, December 5th, and it's been a little while since my last video. I don't know what happened to the month of November, but it flew by and I just didn't get a chance to do an update. So I hope everyone's been doing really good. Hope you guys had a really fantastic Thanksgiving. It was just a quiet day here. My husband actually had to work, so it was just my son and I. And I did actually cook dinner, and I say I did actually because I'm not really the cook in the house. My husband is. So, but I did make a dinner for the two of us, and it was nice. So, other than that, haven't really been up to a whole lot. Just work, school, getting ready for Christmas, all that good stuff. So I just want to take a quick second and say thank you to all of my subscribers, everyone that liked my video, and everyone that commented. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for your well wishes when it came to the new glasses. It's been a month now. They're there. I'm going to be honest, they're not 100% perfect yet, but we're getting there. I can see better than before, at least, and I can still stitch. So that's all that matters, right? Okay, so I got quite the pile of stuff since it has been a month, and you have to excuse me. I have a little bit of a sore throat this morning and a cough. I don't know if it's sinus or if I'm coming down with a cold. I don't know, but don't feel the greatest today. So anyway, so let's get going on the video. I'm going to start with punch needle, and I do have a punch needle finish. So this is from the latest issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. It was designed by, I hope I don't butcher her name, Deirdre K. Brown of A Teacher's Pet, and I just think it's so super cute. So the minute I saw this one, I knew this was going to be the first one that I was going to punch and hopefully and finish. You know, I didn't know if I'd get it done, but it was pretty. It was a fairly quick punch needle project, except for the background. The background did take a little while, but it turned out really nice. I love it. And I just backed it with some felt, and I don't know if it's going to show up, but this felt is actually has sparkles in it. Also has a lot of dog hair on it. That's what I get for backing something with a white fabric. But I love it, yeah. So super cute, and I just stuffed this with regular polyfill. So very, very happy with how this one turned out. This one is charted. The display picture of this pattern in the magazine was punched with the rustic, and I'm probably going to butcher this name too, moire wool. I have never tried that, but I would like to. I loved the look of the display picture. It was really nice. And so I did go off of the DMC conversion. Of course, I just kind of changed the colors around to fit what I had on hand. But it's, you know, I think it's fairly close to the DMC conversion that they gave in the magazine. So the only thing that I did a little differently is the Cardinals. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but I outlined the Cardinal wing in a darker red. I don't think that was in the, I don't think that was in the pattern. But I just wanted to separate and give the wing a little bit of definition. So, yeah. So that is my little punch needle that I worked on. And then I am planning, so I know I'm going to show you guys the pattern, but I don't think you'll be able to, I don't think anyone's going to be able to copy it from here. But I want to work on this one. This is Winter Cardinal by Michelle Palmer, and it is in the 2016 Christmas issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. See, I'm holding it back far enough you guys can't even see what the colors are. So I'm planning to punch this one as a Christmas gift for my aunt, which I do this every year. Excuse me. I decided the last minute that I'm going to do a handmade gift for somebody. I mean, I have 20 days until Christmas, and they'll be arriving at our house, let me think here, on the 23rd. So I have until the 23rd to get this finished and framed and boxed and ready to go. So, wish me luck. I don't know. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get this punched for my aunt for Christmas. So, I have quite a few of the threads already, and then I have an order from 123 Stitch coming with the rest of the threads. So we'll see. And I have to say, I'm a little nervous. I've never done a Michelle Palmer punch needle project, and hers are a little intimidating to me because her display models that she punches are gorgeous. They are so, so pretty, and I just hope that I can do it justice. So that is my plan coming up, is to work on that and another stitchy gift that I have to get done. So my other finish that I have is Winter Girl by Nikki's Creation. And so this was a display picture. And this came out with at the Nashville Market from this past year. And so, let's see if I can get my finish in here so you guys can see it all. And there is my finish. I'm super proud of this one. It came out pretty much how I had in my head, how I wanted to finish it. Yeah, I love this. So I stitched this on 28 count Monaco that Candy had dyed for me, and I did change all of the colors. There's a little bit of everything in there. So what I'm gonna try and start doing is using my very neglected blog that I've had for the last 4 years, and this last year I've been really bad about updating. I'm going to try and start remembering to put pictures of my finishes on my blog along with the color conversions. That way, if you're interested, it's there. I think that'll just be easier than me always trying to flip and go through and see, oh, what did I use there? Or try to actually like remember what I used, because that's not going to work. Anyway, so I'll put this one up on my blog with the color conversion that I did. The other change that I did is I used beads in her skirt. So I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. That I finished filling in all of her skirt, and obviously I had the outlines done for the animals and the snowflakes left to stitch, and it just kind of hit me that the snowflakes would be really cool with beads. And I had actually messaged Jen Upton, and I was like, what do you think? Do you think I should do like the whole skirt in beads, including the red animals, or just the snowflakes? And she's like, just the snowflakes. And I was like, yeah. And she was right. That was a really good idea. I think doing the animals would have just been too much. But I love it. Even though I will say, during the actual beading process, first off, I've never done this many beads before. And I've never stitched, excuse me, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm just battling a sore throat today. I've never stitched beads like that were in a row before. I've never done that. So it was a challenge. And you can ask my husband, I was ready to throw this piece across the room multiple times trying to do the beading. Trying to just thread that darn beading needle. And I even bought a needle threader, and the needle threader was too big. Anyway, it's done. And I love it now that it's all done. And then this is just a lantern. It's actually a candle holder, and it even comes with the little glass that goes over the pillar candle. It's actually got a little hole in here for where the pillar candle sits in. This was at Walmart over in their Christmas section. It actually had a handle and everything on it. I took the handle off. Obviously, I took the glass out, or the glass that goes over the pillar candle. And then I just used the Christmas picks that they had over in the Christmas section at Walmart. A couple of them I tore apart. This gold one up here, I actually left this part right here is one pick. And everything on here is just wrapped around and can be taken out. Nothing in here is permanent, so I'm going to use this lantern then to display all of the seasonal girls with, from Nikki's Creations with all the different skirts. And then I'll do something different for the Halloween and Christmas one. So, but I'm super happy with that. Probably one of my, I think one of my best finishes that I've done. Just was really nice. Okay, so I do have a couple other finishes. They're just not fully finished yet. So I was working on this one in my last video. This is Barbara Anna, Through the Woods. And I finally got it fully finished, or not fully finished, but finished. And I absolutely love it. It's so cute. So again, I changed all the colors. And this, I will put the color conversion that I did for this one up on my blog as well. And this was stitched on 28 count Monaco that Candy dyed for me. This was actually the same fabric that I stitched another Barbara Anna on, Ready for Takeoff, which was a Halloween piece. And in true Barbara Anna fashion, because I don't know why, but I've been doing this a lot, I left off one of the snowflake motifs and I put a snowflake button. And this snowflake button actually matches another Barbara Anna piece that I stitched back in March. So they'll kind of go together. And then I did add some beads. I added beads to the reindeer and to his sack of presents. And then I added some beads up here to kind of mimic snowflakes. And the other change I made, so she usually has a year on her pieces, and this one is 1806, and so I changed mine to 2018. And so, love it. Not sure how I'm going to fully finish this one yet. I don't know if I want to do a pillow, or make it into a cube of some sort, or a flat fold. I don't know. I don't know. Inspiration has not struck me on that one yet, but we'll see. Okay, and then another Barbara Anna that I just finished last night. So this is, hold on, let me get this folded correctly. Okay, so this is Christmas Hair. Oop. And this is from the most recent issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. Oh, I should say, I'm sorry, I didn't even think. This one came from the 2016 Christmas issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. It's also available now on Creative Poppy if you go under Barbara Anna's section, and I believe it's also available in needlework stores. So, okay. Okay, so again, this one is Christmas Hair, and it's from the most recent issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. Again, I changed all the colors. I decided to add extra color into the houses because I liked the pop of color there. Once again, I left off a motif and did a button, and then I also did a button on his hat. Instead of stitching the pom-pom, I did a button instead. And I love him. And I think I know, well, I have an idea on how I'm going to finish him. And I hope that it turns out the way that I have in my head, because it's super cute. Yeah. I get excited every time I look at it and think about how I'm going to finish it, and I really hope that it turns out. But this was a fun stitch, except I will say I was starting to worry that I wasn't going to get it done because it just kind of seemed like I wasn't really making a whole lot of progress. But last night I was determined. I was like, I'm not going to bed until this is finished. So, oh, and this is 28 count Monaco in glass blue, which I got from Stony Creek, and I just dyed it in coffee, so to grunge it a little bit, a la Priscilla and Chelsea. Okay, so there's that one. Sorry, and I have to keep everything in the envelopes because the new fee is roaming around. So I'm not going to say her name too loudly because hopefully she'll be quiet for this video. I don't know where I'm putting things. I'm sitting in a different spot. I was trying different lighting to see if my stuff would show up better. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Okay, so my other finish is from the 2016 Christmas ornament issue Christmas ornament issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And it is this one right here, the Cardinals and the Tree. I've loved this one since I got this magazine, and for some reason I just had never stitched it. So I went ahead and stitched it. Finally did stitch it, I should say. Okay. I'm probably going to need I'm not used to linen. That's my problem. Okay. So here is my finish. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So this was kind of a special ornament or a special piece for me because this is my first time stitching on 36 count linen. So this is 36 count vintage country mocha that I got at 123 Stitch, and I will say I really enjoyed stitching on the 36 count. I stitched most of the tree and the cardinals, or actually I stitched all of the tree and the cardinals. I stitched 1/2, and I like it like that. My husband didn't care for the coverage. He would have liked it a little bit, he would have liked it stitched 2/2, but you know, for starting out, I wanted to do 1/2. I thought it'd be a little bit easier, and it was. Now, the star, I did go ahead and stitch 2/2, and all of the snow, I stitched 2/2. Which was still, I still liked stitching on 36 count, even 2/2, and I didn't think that I would, but I did. And I changed all the colors. This was charted in, I believe, water lilies, I think. I'm not sure, but I did change all the colors, and again, this will go up on my blog. I'll put the colors that I converted it to. So, but I'm really happy with this, and I have an idea of how I'm going to fully finish this too. This one I think I'm going to fully finish similar to how I did the sweeping the house, that little mouse from Barbara Anna, that I finished in the hoop and put the sticks around it. I think that's how I'm going to do that one. Okay, so we'll get into whips, and I have a whip in this bag. So this is from, I hope I don't get the name wrong, Tiny Meditations Stitchery. And if I got it wrong, I'll put it up here. They were doing a little stitch along for an autumn sampler piece on Instagram. And so I sent her a message and said I would love to stitch it. And so this is my start, and I don't have the overall picture. In fact, I don't even have the pattern. It's on my phone. So, but it's really cute, and you know, it'll have autumnal sampler, and it's got squirrel and acorns and leaves, and it's very pretty, and it only uses 5 DMC colors, which I did have to convert one because one of the called for colors was from, was it the 2013 new color pack, and I didn't have 2 skeins of it. I know I have 2 skeins of it, but I couldn't find 2 skeins, so I just changed the color, which is the border color. So, but yeah. So that one is really cute and should go pretty quick to stitch up. Okay. Okay, let's see. So then we got, this is a Lizzie Cape, and it is this one right here, the sheep. Let's say snuggle, and dog hair everywhere. There is my start on that. So not super far. The reason I started this one, actually, I have a reason. This is my first time using a scroll frame. So I've been considering getting a stand, or either a lap stand or, you know, a stand, and scroll frames and all that. I've never ever stitched on a scroll frame before, and this is actually my mom's. My husband found it for me and decided that before I go ahead and invest in anything, to actually just try stitching on a scroll frame and seeing how I like it. I like the tension, but it is a little bit hard for me to stitch with this just in my hand. You know, I don't have a frame yet to hold it, so it's still a little tricky. But you know, for a small piece, it's not bad. So yeah, I need to get back to this one and finish it, because I think I finished most of my other winter smalls that I had started. So sorry, didn't mean to bump the table. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm showing you guys this one, because I didn't really work on it much. This is Black Pearl, and unfortunately she kind of got put away right now, so I could get Christmas stuff done. So this was Black Pearl, and I started this for Heather, Link is my homeboy, for her birthday. Stitch along that she had, and here is my Black Pearl, and you're probably thinking, huh, where's the progress? Because there's really not a whole lot. But I added a little bit more to the swing, and I added a little bit more into her hair. So she's coming along, you know, it's coming along. So still really like this one. And once the holidays are over, definitely plan on putting a lot more time into that one. Okay. So this one is actually a Reese, oh no, this, sorry, wrong piece. This is a new start. This is from Creative Poppy. It is by, is it Sylvie Taytaud? Teytaud. And it is white, there's a series called White Fairies. This is a Snowdrop Fairy, and I know it's a tiny picture, but that's what that kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. And my start. And there's my start. And I really like her. She's fun to work on, but holy boy, is there a lot of colors in there. Wow. Just doing this little part here, there's so many colors. I don't know. This is a giant piece of fabric that I'm working on too. I was going to try and show you the back. Look at that jumble of colors back there in just that little itty bitty spot. It's crazy. So lots of shading on that one. So for that one, I am using all of the called for colors. Like I am not changing. I didn't change any colors. Sorry, huge piece of fabric. Because I eventually plan on stitching. There's 4 in this series, and I plan on stitching all 4, and I'll probably stitch them all, you know, on the same fabric. Not frame them together, but just on the same fabric. So, but she's super cute, and like I said, this was on Creative Poppy, and the designer is Sylvie Taytaud. I don't know. I don't think I'm saying that correctly. I'll make sure I put it up on the bottom so you guys can read it. Okay. Is this the one now? Yes. This is my restart that I thought I had pulled out earlier. So this is Primitive Hair Red Riding Hood. So I started this last year, I think back in October. I started stitching it on a 14 count Aida that I had hand dyed, and I just wasn't loving it. So my husband actually saw this one was finished. Somebody, I think, had finished it on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and he's like, didn't 1, 2, 3 Stitch, I'm sorry, had posted a picture of their finish on Stitch Mania. I apologize, my brain is like everywhere today. Anyway, and he really liked it. So he's like, didn't you start that one? And I was like, yeah, but I'm just not loving it. He's like, so restart it if you haven't gotten very far. And I hadn't. So I pulled out, this was a fabric that I had bought for Lady of the Flag, but I decided to go a different route. This is a hand dyed by Stephanie. This is Silver Mist. Can't talk today. Silver Mist is the color. And I started up in this corner here. So it's just all black right now. And this is a 32 count linen. I love it. I love the color. I think it's gonna be really, really pretty. So I'm very excited to get more into this one. Like I said, I started this actually on Halloween Day, and so now I've kind of put it away and I'm working on Christmas stuff. So I'll be getting back to that one hopefully after the holidays. So there's that. Okay. And last thing that I've worked on, so you guys haven't seen this for a while. So back in January, I decided that I wanted to do a temperature piece, but I really wanted to do a snowman one. And of course, I couldn't find, no one had charted one yet, or I didn't see one. So I went ahead and I was crazy and charted my own. So that's my little snowman temperature piece. So I did pull this back out. I don't think you guys have seen it since February or March. So I made some progress. So let's see here. Okay. So here we go. Lots of fabric. Lots of fabric, not tons of stitching. So there you go. Alright, so January was done, but I went ahead and I ripped out the word January and restitched it in a darker blue, and I like it much better now. You can actually read it now. And then I went ahead and I finished up February. So I think I had the snowman stitched, but I went ahead and I added in his arms, and I added in the hearts around him, and then you know, the month underneath him. And then March, stitched up March. Isn't he cute? I really like the March one. I think he turned out really cute with his little clover there, and then I have started working on April. So I've got April, the month down here, and then I've started building my snowman. So I'm super happy with it. They are really, really cute. And yes, my fabric is super wrinkly, but really cute. And I'm stitching this on a 14 count Aida that I coffee dyed. So yeah, I love it. And I have gone through and I've, I think I have all of, up until, I want to say July. I have the temperatures written out. So we'll see. This obviously is not going to be done by the end of this year, but I am definitely going to continue working on it and get it done. Hopefully not too far into 2019. Hopefully it won't take me until December of 2019 to have it done, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll move on to purchases that I have made. I'm not going to show you guys everything because it's been over a month. I just kind of pulled out some of the really good stuff that I liked. So I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. So like I said, I thought I would show you guys a few of the purchases that I've done, or that I have come in. You know, it's been over a month, so there's quite a bit. So anyway, so my husband actually was really awesome, and he built me my own little shelf over my stitchy spot. And part of my shelf has a dowel on it where I can hang all of my threads. And so I've picked up, I have 2 of these hangers now. I got these at Walmart. They're over in the laundry section. I think these are actually made for, for belts and accessories. And I saw the rings and I was like, well, that's for floss. I don't know what people are thinking. These are for belts. It's for, you know, this is for hand-dyed floss, right? So this is mostly Victorian motto. In fact, this is all Victorian motto. This wasn't my big Christmas present was a big order of Victorian motto threads. So, yeah, but I have 2 of these now. I love them. Very nice because I can just grab this whole thing, and all of mine is sorted by color. So I just go to the ring of the color that I want and just grab the color that works for me. So love that. And I will insert a picture either at the beginning of, well, either at the beginning of my video or the end of my video of my little shelf because it's awesome. So, okay. My husband's awesome. So, all right. I picked up some fabric because I don't have a lot of Christmas fabric. So I picked up some fabric at Walmart. So these are just fat quarters. Aren't they pretty? Ooh. Yeah, I just thought they were really pretty. And then I got 1 yard of this. You know, it'll work good for some Christmas pillows and stuff. I dug out a whole bunch of my Christmas finishes that I had from last year that I just never did anything with. So I should be able to get some pillows done for my shelf to replace my all my Halloween decorations. Okay, and then my fabric. So this is my fabric for my Lady of the Flag. Don't know if it's going to show up. I was hoping that the lighting would be better over here with the natural light and it would show up colors better. Actually, that's not bad. That's pretty good. So this is a 32 count Belfast. This is dried sage, and this is from Color & Cotton. So I am ready now to start Lady of the Flag, which I think I may go ahead and start it on the 9th because that is my husband's birthday, and this piece is for my husband, so I may go ahead and start it on his birthday. Let's see if I can get my fabric back in the bag now. It has been a day, you guys. It's been a week, honestly. You know, anything that can go wrong does go wrong, it seems, right? Okay. Sorry for all the noise. And then this is all of my floss. And again, I'm going to put the conversion probably up for Lady of the Flag a little bit sooner than I normally would onto my blog. Usually I like to wait until I'm totally done stitching it, but I'll probably put the conversion that I'm doing for that up a little bit quicker, with the caveat that things may change. Okay, so then let me just grab, ooh, stuff doesn't want to stay in. Okay, so I picked up these couple pieces of fabric from one of the stash unloading sites. I think it was cross stitch stash enhancers. So these are both 32 counts. One I think is one's a linen, this one is a linen, and this one is a Lugana, and they're quite large, which is good. I really like 32 count. Okay, this was another, so this is Heartstring Samplery. I've got My Love to Keep Me Warm, Christmas piece. This one my husband actually saw and wanted me to get, so when your husband says go buy a pattern, you don't argue, you go buy the pattern, right? Hold on. I think I'm missing stuff that I had set out. Oh well, that's okay. I got this from Mo's sale. This is Plum Street Samplers Blueskin. Been looking at this one for a while. Really like that. And then these next two I got from Down Sunshine Lane. So this is Plum Street Samplers Gobble Gob, which will be really cute for next year for Thanksgiving. And I got the hands-on design, which I've seen so many people already starting these. I love these. These are just so cool. A year of celebrations. So can't wait to start working on those. And then lastly, because like I said, I thought I had more stuff pulled out and I don't know where it went. So I don't know. So lastly, these are two more that I picked up from, I think, Cross Stitch Stash Enhancers on Facebook. This is Oh Night Divine by For My Boys. This is another one that my husband wanted. His favorite Christmas carol is Oh Holy Night. So start working that one. And then I saw this one. This is Winter Blooms, Hands to Work. I just thought that was really kind of neat. A little bit different. So, okay. Like I said, I'm missing the rest of it. I don't know where it went. I think it might have got, I don't know if I got left on my table somewhere. I've got tables and stuff everywhere. So anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry, I know I've been kind of discombobulated. Like I said, I'm coming down with something, a cold or sinus or whatever. So I hope I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys have a fantastic December. Not sure when I'm going to see you guys again because, like I said, I'm going to be busy. I've got this. Got to get this done. And I also have a Biscorn U to do. So it's going to be a marathon of stitching and punching over the next couple weeks. So, again, thank you guys so much for, subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, commenting. I really, really appreciate it. And I really hope you guys have a fantastic December, absolutely wonderful Christmas, and I hope Santa brings you guys everything that your stitchy hearts desire. And I will see you guys when I see you. Bye, everybody.